Hey, what's up guys? BV here, and we have the last and final workout for 2021. We have 21.3 and also 21.4. So the workouts are very interesting this year. So I'm going to put it up over here so you can see it over here. And what you will notice is that it's got a whole lot of stuff. Everything in the CrossFit book is going to get thrown at you to try and test you to see if you can get through this whole lot here. It also has elements of Fran inside of it as well, so it's going to challenge your metabolic system. It's got a good blood shunting element to it as well, so this means that it's going to really test your cardiovascular fitness. And then after that, you've got a heavy component, your 21.4, which is a heavy lift. I'll put up the workout, which is right over here as well. That's what you're going to see over there. So I'm not going to go through the warm-up of that. The warm-up of that, we've already got that in the Wodify system. So what you want to do is to make sure that you do a complete all-over-body warm-up, mobilize your shoulders, open up the thoracic, get your leg swings happening, get your good mornings in, get your hip thrusters in, and then go into your barbell movements to actually get some weight in through there, get some power things, make sure that movement is really smooth and efficient. You're driving through the hips, shrugging through the shoulders, catching it in that rack. And you're also working on your split jerks as well, because your split jerks, they're the ones that's going to be the limiting factor for your 21.4. So make sure you get all of that warmed up. Looking at your workout now, so it's a good little Metcon. First part of it will be 15 reps of your front squats. Now you want to make sure that you're going to be staggering up the numbers, or you're going to be going all out. So you're going to choose which one you're going to do, okay? You need to know yourself pretty well for this workout, because if you do not, then you're obviously going to run into roadblocks down the track. It's all about making sure you can get through the workout in a good enough time. Are you competitive enough, or do you need to scale back based on your conditioning or your experience? Okay, so 15 reps of your front squats or your thrusters, a nice comfortable 8 and 7, 5. Can you hang on to all 15 reps unbroken for your front squats? Maybe you can. Hang on to them. And then maybe break up the thrusters in the second part. All right, so the next component will be a gymnastics component, which will be a toe to bar, or a chest to bar, or a bar muscle up. Okay, so, well, it's actually and, because you're going to do that, and then the next round will be your chest to bars and then your bar muscle up. You want to break it up to a rep range where you can still have 2 in the tank. You don't want to be maxing out with your maximum reps that you're going to be able to do. So you want to be at about 80% of your max reps. If you are able to send it, yep, full send, go a whole 30 reps unbroken, feel free to do so. But remember, there's still another couple more elements there for you to do. All right, so make sure you have enough in the tank to continue on. So 80% of your rep max. Maybe if I had 10 toe to bars, I would do 8, and then after I still save 2, break it down, stop a little bit, shake off the arms and go back again and do another 8 and another 8, just to get through to your 30s. A lot of times for a lot of us, this will be just about trying to get through this workout rather than trying to absolutely crush it, okay? If you're more of an intermediate to an RX athlete, then yes, you should be giving this a full send, hanging on to max reps as little rest as possible. Remember, if you're resting, rest up for about 3 seconds to about 5 seconds max, and then get back up onto the chin-up bar again. Once you finish your gymnastics movements, you're going back onto your thrusters, over your 15 reps of thrusters, to finish off the rest of it. Try not to put the bar down if you can. 8 and 7 is a good split over here, or if you're really starting to get gassed, 5 is always a nice one to actually get your head around. It also keeps you very confident in your head as well. Now, once you've done all that, you've got that 1 minute rest, and you're going to redo all of that plus another new gymnastics component at 30 reps as well, which will be, for RX guys, will be chest to bars. Now, if you don't have the chest to bars, keep trying for your chest to bars. Try a wider grip, try a stronger kick, and make sure you set the shoulder blades back before you get to those chest to bars. It's very important that you have a wide enough grip so that you can be set up for a really good rep. Now, once you've done that second half, you want to go into your next part, which will be 15 reps of your front squats and then your bar muscle ups. Of course, the bar muscle ups will stop a lot of people right there. This could be the one that will separate the field out. If you're an elite athlete, you should be able to finish off all those 30 reps there, whether it's in sets or unbroken. That's up to your capabilities. If you don't have that bar muscle ups anywhere, tonight might be the night of miracles where you can go and give it a go and absolutely give it 100% and then see if you can get close to that bar muscle up, okay? Remember, big strong kick on your kip. If you haven't been working on your kips right about now or haven't been coming to your gymnastics class, then chances are you may not be able to get there. But the thing is, you never know. Now that you really have to do it because you're already signed up for the Open, you might as well give it a good crack. And hey, you might spend about 5 minutes working on it, the most 5 minutes that you ever spend doing a particular workout or a complex movement, and then you'll get your body learning how to do it, all right? So try it out anyway. I remember Jess's first bar muscle up, in 2013 or something like that, and it was a really good, fun little workout where she did a bar muscle up in there. It was amazing. The crowd erupted and we always remember it. Make sure you spend some time, give it a good kick and a kip, pull hard into the bar, get the shoulders over. One of the key things that I will say is if you're not getting your elbow over that wrist for that bar muscle up, chances are you're going to struggle to get on top of the bar. So key tip for your bar muscle ups, make sure your shoulders and your elbows and your wrists, they are over the bar. Don't stay and pull underneath it. Your wrist and your elbows remain under the bar. There is no way for you to transition over on top of the bar. Okay, so make sure you try that out. Try that tip. Let me know how you go. All right, next up, once you've finished all of that, and then you go into your lifting component there. Now, your lifting component, make sure you have already a couple of weights in your mind already of how much you want to go so that you're not going to get caught up in looking for weights already. All the plates should be all set up here ready for you to go. Already have a set number in mind of about 3 lifts. 7 minutes is not a long time. If you are getting close to the end of this workout over here and then getting into your heavy lifts, then you probably need to have that ready to go already, okay? You'll have to set your plates up yourself, so make sure you know what's on there and also clip it on. Make sure you tell your judge, talk to them, make sure that they know exactly how much that you're going to be lifting, put it down on paper as well. So, a couple of things in there to have in mind. Plenty of rest. If you've done one set of your lifts already, give yourself 1.5 minutes to about 2 to have a rest before you get onto your next lift, because this is a high number of reps in here that will be using quite a lot of your creatine phosphate energy system, which means that you need to give it enough time for a rest, okay? We need to make sure that you have at least 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes rest before you crank out another set of that, all right? Here's a top tip as well. If you're going to be doing your workout tonight, you need to start syncing your creatine phosphate supplements. Now, your creatine monohydrate, your true proteins, true pre-workout drinks, maybe not the caffeine, but just the true pre with just a creatine monohydrate in there. Sink a couple of scoops of that, and you should be ready for tonight. Okay, so make sure you get a little bit of rest. Also, another tip for your lifting as well, try not to hold for too long, okay? Once you get the bar up, be ready to pull and start working. One deadlift into that power clean, drop into your hang. You get to work, okay? Don't delay and don't hold and then go on, because that's going to stretch your time frame out and that's going to chew into your creatine phosphate stores even more, and then you're going to need a little bit more recovery for that as well. Otherwise, you're going to wait up for the next round and you may not make your lifts anymore. So don't delay, don't muck around, get in there, get your lifts done with as minimal rest as possible so that you're going to not need to rest too much for your next sets, okay? If you miss one set, don't worry. If you have another weight ready in mind, ready to go up to it. You don't have time to repeat that competition style, all right? But of course, if you want to still stay confident, or you can go comp style mentality and just go, okay, that's failed, don't worry about that, we'll move up to the next weight, and then we're gonna put all our money and put our bets on at that last leg. Alright guys, it's going to be a very epic finish to this workout tonight. It's going to be very exciting. Can't wait to see all of you come on down to actually see each other perform, have a good laugh, and also have a beer or two afterwards as well. This is going to be an epic finish to 2021. Excited to see all of you guys come through tonight, so I can't wait, and I'll see you all tonight. We'll see ya on the floor. Catch you later guys. See you soon.